Angela would have to take me with her, and she would cut out of school or be smoking in the schoolyard, and then I would go home. Of course, I was 6 years younger than her, and I would tell my mother, Angela's smoking.
And listen, not everybody's going to agree with my decision. I can give a fuck less. You're in that position, it's you who got to face it, then you do what you need to do.
Little Ciancaglini, he gets to the jail and
steal cars from Maryland and take them to Delaware to a chop shop.
The inside prison in Thailand, as well as what Victor Malarek, the reporter, did to get me out of there.
And I sat down and thought about it for the longest time, okay? But once I made up my mind, it was about survival. I need to take care of my kids and take care of my family. And when a guy's not being loyal to you, how could you be loyal to him?
Welcome to Chattin with Staxx. Welcome to another episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to talk about a whole lot of things, man. What's going on with everybody? Shout out to Code of the Streets, man. What's good? I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Gianni. What's good, man? BK, what's good, man? So I got a lot of stuff to talk about today. First off, I want to say rest in peace to Kobe and his daughter. And yeah, man, I had to go to meetings and shit today. What's good, Kingston? How you doing, man? What's good, Will? Big boy Blue, what's up, man? So today is the day that Luciano passed away. I want to say rest in peace to Lucky Luciano. Today in 1962, Lucky Luciano died of a heart attack in the airport in Italy. If you guys didn't know that, thank you, man. If you guys didn't know, things are going to start to change. And you guys will be here along for the ride. So I appreciate you. Same shit, different toilet, man. Definitely. But so yes, in 1962, Luciano died of a heart attack in the airport in Italy. So one thing I want to get into today, the death of Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace to them too, to him and his daughter. So today is the day that, if you guys didn't know this, probably didn't, but maybe. Today's the day they found the body of Carlo Gambino's nephew. So there's a bunch of different stories about what happened with Carlo Gambino's nephew when he got supposedly kidnapped and all this shit. So I guess there was no kidnapping. So the story goes like this. Carlo Gambino, he was a loan shark. He had money on the streets and he was giving people money, for bets and shit like that. So Carlo Gambino's nephew, if you guys didn't know, I'm pretty sure his name was Emmanuel. Here's his gravestone. His nephew was going around and he was telling people Carlo Gambino wants his money. And it was like $75,000, right? So he comes to this guy. This guy owes Carlo Gambino $80,000. So what happens is this guy, this is him now, or this is him a few years back. So this guy goes and tells Carlo Gambino's nephew, I got the money for you. I got $80,000 for you. So he meets him in New Jersey, right? This dude ends up shooting Carlo Gambino's nephew in the back of the head. This is the guy he killed. So he shot him in the back of the head, And then he had a bunch of people setting up all these crazy stories that, oh, he got kidnapped. And so he wrote a ransom letter and all this shit. So he never got found out that, well, he got found out that he ended up killing Carlo Gambino's nephew. So he goes to prison, right? And somebody hands him a cocoa, like a hot cocoa, and it's spiked with cyanide. And he didn't die. He got violently sick in prison, but he survived that. So he survived killing Carlo Gambino's nephew, and then he survives going to prison on top of that. Like, it's insane. So that's the same story where John Gotti made his bones in the bar. He went to go kill the supposed, this is the bar where that hit happened with John Gotti and Ruggiero. And this is Wiggs. This is the guy that shot the guy in the bar. And then they ended up killing him, I believe. But this is the guy who the whole kidnapping scheme was all about. It's centered around this guy. This was him when he was younger. Because he demanded the fugitive note. I think the how much was it? It was like I forgot how much they asked him for with the ransom. But I believe this is at the funeral of Emmanuel. So when Carlo's nephew got kidnapped, what happened is Carlo said, we don't pay ransoms. We don't pay them. Because then the Gambino family will look weak. So he said, we ain't paying no ransom to his own family. And they knew that. They knew that he was going to end up getting killed. But little did they know he was already dead. This dude already killed him. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Stepping the game up, man. You know? So this is Carlo Gambino's nephew. Here's the bar where that whole situation happened at. It's crazy that he even survived all that. Like, you would think that people back in the day, especially in the 70s and all that, they would go directly at him and probably, I don't know, wipe his whole family out or something. Considered the guy was a boss. Carlo Gambino is a boss. So, Paul Shiro was convicted of racketeering in the family secrets trial back in 2001. It's another thing that happened today. So I got to address a couple things, man. Shout out to Ramundi. What's up, Ray Road Dog? How you doing, man? We need it because we're about to get clobbered with snow tonight, I heard, or in the next couple days or something like that. How you doing, sis? Gianni, what's up, man? Not even his own nephew, man. Yo, so I know you heard the dude Mob Clips, right? I know you heard him over there in Bobby's chat talking all this shit. Mob Clips. So I know who Mob Clips is. We all know who that is. It's JC West Coast. It's not hard to figure out. It's him. Thank you, man. It's not hard to figure out. It's him. Now, if you guys didn't know, The commission tour is something that I'm putting together. It didn't happen yet, so I don't know what the hell they're talking about, that the commission tour is a scheme or some shit, but they're out of their mind because the commission tour didn't happen. I didn't collect money from anybody. This little corny video they put together, JC from the West Coast. We're just going to see their little fraudulent activity. Fucking corniest dude on the internet. There he goes, looking at all my old shit. Listen, I'm very transparent about what I do. I don't got nothing to hide. In March 2001, he said, set up a scam. You believe this fucking dude, what they're trying to pull something out of nothing? I ain't worried about a fucking thing, man. I mean, these dudes. Fucking corny shit. These dudes are corny. Claims they have major hookups in Vegas, right? Little secret for you, whoever made this fucking video. I didn't sell any tickets, you stupid fuckers. So get another one. Try harder next time, okay? Well, that's enough of that. Fucking idiots. But anyway, you will see me in Vegas soon. Shout out to Omerta Clothing. If it's not omertaclothing.com, it's not real. And if you guys don't know that by now, then you're not listening. Thank you. I appreciate that. I want to give a special shout out to Liz Coppola and her whole team, the whole production company. I want to give a shout out to Joey Catalano. I want to give a shout out everybody involved with everything they got involved with, everything they're involved in. Dave Icavetti, Tony Welch. He's got my info. Yeah. They're grasping at straws, man. They don't got nothing. So let them keep trying. It's all good. They look like clowns, idiots. It's fine. So let's see, Omerta. I'm going to send you the link, man. I'm putting the link in the chat. I want to give a shout out to Ciro and Mob King. I know it's the last week of him filming. If you guys stay tuned, I'm going to have a lot of special things on the way. The man, the myth, the general. Chatting with Staxx, baby. So what's his name? When he killed Carlo Gambino's nephew, he said, I got your money. I'm in New Jersey. He went to like some shipyard or something like that. He was in the car and he snuck up behind him and he popped him right in the back of the head. Pop. Definitely. Truth hurts, man. Hey, it's true. Once you get success and you start like elevating yourself and getting away from the people who are no good in your life, I'm telling you, man, it brings out all kinds of people out of the woodwork, try to discredit who you are and what you do. It's okay though, because they don't have any credit theirself. Like, so how can someone with no credit discredit me? Like, they can keep trying. I have absolutely nothing to hide. My past was horrific. I was not the greatest person, but I'm making strides every day to be a better person. That's more than I could say about a lot of people out there. But honestly, I don't care about their path. I care about mine and the people that I help that are around me. Shout out to Cuzzo. Shout out to Will. Shout out to Kingston. How much are those hoodies? Go to omertaclothing.com. I think they're like $25 or something like that. And my gear will be out real soon. I've been working on it. So the hoodies and t-shirts will be out really soon. I'll have black, white, and I'll have t-shirts. Now, I got some other stuff that I've been working on. Like I did a little documentary type thing about the Kennedys. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the chat. Because I got to know, like, I did a little documentary about the all the Life magazines I have about the Kennedys. The Scarface meme. Hell yeah, man. That's my face on it, if you didn't know, man. On the Scarface meme. Any of the movie memes have my face on it. Good, bro.
Gentlemen,
How you doing, man?
hold on. Let me cut this off. I got you in the background. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yo, I'm
Yeah, I
down
can
here.
hear you.
Look, it's my cougine. What up, Mom?
What's up, man?
It's my cousin, John. Yo, let's show you
How you
his
doing,
toy.
bro?
Staxx, Staxx, this good thing you got the suit on. This is gonna be you soon, right?
Soon. This is me now, man.
I'm saying that's gonna be you in that Mustang. Then you have a truck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got something. I got
What's up,
something
brother?
really
How you
nice
doing?
on the way, man. I got something really nice coming, bro.
You know why?
Don't
Because you're a
worry.
good
Pleasant
dude, man.
surprise.
Listen, forget what all the haters say. God knows your heart. That's why you're winning. You did what I'm saying? That's what these people forget. It's all about your heart, man. You got a good heart. Look, I'm in the warehouse now. He does heat. Look, we got a lot of signage, heating and air. We're in the city.
Yeah,
We're
you
in
got
South Philly right now. I'm in South Philly.
do all kinds of
I'm right
construction
next
work
to
and stuff like that.
No, heating and air conditioning, but he lives right next to the field where the Phillies and all them play.
Yeah.
That's the office. So, but look, we got old. He's got what's the name too? JFK. I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. I know you got JFK stuff. But look, we got all kinds of stuff. This is us, Staxx. Look. Let
Froze
the
up,
viewers
man.
see. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see
Look.
you
Hey up. Hey up. Hey up.
now.
And you know what we say to everybody else? Get in the bedroom.
Get in the bathroom, man. Yeah, man. All the negative people and the naysayers, man. Get in the bathroom. Stone Sailor, what's
Yeah,
good,
we
my
don't like
friend? How you
anybody.
doing, man?
You near Bristol? Yeah, you near Bristol, right?
Yeah, I'm in Bristol,
No,
man.
you're near where?
I'm in
My
Bristol.
partner's
Yeah, I
son-
live in.
He said, who is it? Al's son. Oh, his partner Al is his son's a president of the hospital up there, vice president. I guess the Bristol
Yeah, I don't-
hospital up there. But
I mean, I've
look,
been in the
I
hospital
gotta present the
plenty
Phillies.
of times, man. You know.
Look, we got the old flag. See the old flag, Staxx?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you got going on tonight, man? What are you talking about?
Man, I'm just shooting the shit. I was talking about Carlo Gambino's nephew getting kidnapped and that whole plot.
Didn't they say what?
Oh man, we lost him. He'll come back in here. Get in the corner. What's good, man? How you doing?
Yeah.
Shout out to Will, man.
About that. William, is that William or another one? What's up? Yeah, so what's up?
Will.
Man, you got some good news? Did you say anything yet, or you still waiting?
Well, I can only talk a little bit about it, man. Everyone's just gonna know I'll be in Vegas the next couple of months.
Let me tell the world. Let me tell your news.
Hey,
Staxx is getting a cat. Yeah. Let me see. Yo, we got him. It's our new this the bathroom monitor. Get in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Get in the bathroom.
Get in the bathroom. That's a new mascot, man.
It's
the bathroom monitor.
Bathroom monitor. I can't see any comments, you know. But yeah, so what's going on? What's the deal?
Just chilling, man. A lot of stuff.
So you're talking about Carlo Gambino's thing?
I got a lot of new
congratulations,
a lot of new interviews coming, man. A lot of new interviews coming on. It's when are you coming up, man? And we could go hit the town and stuff.
Well, I know that. Look, I forgot this weekend. My brother,
Yo, I can't understand I couldn't understand a word you said.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? All right, so
now I can.
Saturday so razor. What's up, brother? This is a good show too.
Yo,
you know what?
Thank you for that, man. I appreciate that. Bro, you got bad service right now. Really bad, bro.
Yo, I'm headed to my house, man. I'll try to get on from the email.
Stay right there. Right where you're at.
All
right there. Don't move.
All right, I'll stand right here.
You got service.
How's that? All right, hold on. Wait, let me see. Hold on.
yeah. Stay right there, man.
But no, Saturday night, my boy, the one that trained all the fighters and who since for years, man, had, my brother was the one that died. He trained him. It's his birthday, so I'm going to go live with him. And, he's a hell of a trainer, one of the best in Pennsylvania, man. Boxing trainer, Anthony DeGalbo, no joke. We had guys like right off the street fighting at the Spectrum, professional fights. Like guys were like eating an Oxycontin and going out there and fighting. I was like, yo, I didn't know they were doing that. One guy almost died, bro. He couldn't breathe. We didn't know. You know how we found out? He got hit and he threw up, and it was not to be nasty, but it was right on the mat, bro. We seen it. It was like nasty.
The pills
bro.
were in when he threw up. The pills were in.
He took them
in his stomach. Yeah. Wow.
He swallowed before he went out, and he was a tough dude. And the dude called him and he hit him. His mouthpiece came out. He went over and it spit out.
So why would he do that? Why would he do that? So he wouldn't feel pain when he gets hit?
Nah, you know what? I will never say his name because he's one of my closest friends and one of the baddest, toughest dudes I know. I've never seen him lose. He didn't even lose that fight. He went up fighting and beating a guy, threw up, cleaned himself up, and went up beating a dude. But he was so, how can I put it? Like, he was so into the addiction that he felt he needed that. You know what I'm saying? And when he did that, it was a bad thing because everybody saw it. And that's when really like people started like right after 6 months after that is when Oxycontin really became like deemed as like, people were really starting to find out. People were dying. The addiction was getting bad. And he actually had a right after that, but he's sober now over 5 years. He's got maybe 10 years. He's got his kids, he's got like 7 kids, man. He's beautiful house in Jersey, great wife, family, just a real God-fearing man, And to be honest, that's why I think, and I'm glad you had me on here because that's the biggest thing. We have to start attributing all the success and everything, man. It's God's work, bro. Like when you do right and you have a good heart, good things come. Like you got away from the negative. You're doing positive shit. You got good people around you. I heard somewhere this dude Mike Squiggles is a solid dude, but I don't know the mother humper. So, but Staxx, the good shit comes to you, man. you just do good, stay good, man. God will take care of the rest. You know, that's all you got to keep doing, man. I'm happy for you, you know?
And
Straight
soon I
up,
got to
brother.
announce that I'm going to be interviewing Pat from Brian's Angels. If you guys don't know who she is, she's the one who runs Brian's Angels organization, and I'm going to be interviewing her soon so she can put her story out there and people can know what her cause is about and what I do, like when I volunteer down there, what it's all about, like so we can explain to people what is really going on down there, you know.
Yeah,
Have you gone down?
I just
Have you?
over here in Philly. Go ahead.
Did you go down there to
Go
that
ahead.
place?
Yeah, I went to the one in Chester and I talked to the lady, but see, they do it different over here, and it's like you gotta have like a spot. So she told me come down the best day, you gotta come. She said on a Friday or Monday, you know, the last couple been tough with everything going on with my old man, but I called the Rock Ministries. They do the same thing. Like it's a big safe haven for kids. It's a big church, youth center, boxing gym, and very, very, very positive stuff. So I contacted their head, what would you call it, I guess, human resources department. And I told them what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to get a representative to come out and, you know, talk, because, you know, we all have to do it together, man, you know.
What's good,
Wes
Carlson?
Like, you look at, like, you're telling a story about Carlo Gambino's son, right? So, like, at the end of the day,
his nephew,
all we're doing, everything, his nephew, but it's all about the kids, the next generation. Like, what are we going to do? Like, how do we leave it? Like, every experience you went through, what I went through, we're up here telling these stories and trying to help these kids that don't have to go through that, man. And yeah, there's a lot of drama and fighting, but, you know, like I said, God can see a good heart, man. And I just hope that I'm starting a fundraiser next month, a kickstart, because I want to open up youth centers. You're going to be a part of that too. But I'm hoping that's nice, you know.
This is the only thing that has to do with the end result in that life is nothing but death and misery, man.
Yeah. Do you think
same thing with gangs and being involved with and going to prison?
Bikers, straight with the biker shit too, man. Bikers, same shit, bro. Like, you know, that life is not for everybody, number one. And the outcome is always negative, man. Like my cousin right here worked his whole life, man. Busted his ass from the time he was a kid, living on his own. You know, his dad was never in his life. You know, his mom wasn't there. Here's a story of a kid right here who basically grew up from the time he was like 13, having his own place, going out. Now look at him. He's got a shop. He's got a house. He's got cars. Like, and he did everything the right way. Like, so, and his life, his mom wasn't there. His dad wasn't there. So anybody who
you
thinks
can't make excuses. You can't make excuses.
Exactly. There's no
because
excuses.
Of that. Yeah.
Right, John?
He came from a broke home. I was broke too.
Yeah. Yo, this is my boy Staxx. His thing is, you know what he does? So people come on and start talking shit. His catch thing is get in the bathroom. Yeah, but it's not bathroom, it's bathroom.
The bathroom, like on Goodfellas, man.
Tale.
Or
on Bronx Tale, right, son?
Bronx Tale, yeah.
Get him in the bathroom.
Yeah.
He's no good.
Put him in the bathroom.
Yeah, man. Yo, that suit looks good on you, bro. I'm proud for you, man. I'm happy for you, man. You deserve it. If anybody deserves it, it's you, brother. You know, there's a what? Contract out on
that like button. Go hit it.
Oh, is that Gianni? What's up, Gianni?
There's a contract on that like button. Go hit it. Poof.
Hit the like, subscribe. Yeah, man.
Definitely. What's the meaning of burning the saint? They say if you burn the saint, when you burn the saint, that your soul will burn like the saint that's burning in your hands.
Well, the reason why they use the saint, you know, my parents are 100% Italian, and you know, look, the saint was at our time we came up when that thing was intact. They held that, like the popes in Italy were into the mob. So that was like the sacred, like that was the whole, like that was the, like, this is all, like, if you, like the saint, the holy card, like you're not even supposed to like ever rip them or do anything. So it's like the ultimate disrespect, like you're disrespecting God. Is like, that's the equivalent. Like, this is something sacred. If you betray this, you know, may you burn like this saint, because, and that's the truth. Like, it's crazy because I think it was a lot to do. religion has so much to do with the mob too, man. It goes back so far from really every organization, whether people used it for financial gain or any kind of,
It
maybe
was in the 1800s, man. The 1800s, there was the mafia.
Yeah, I know. And God's been around for 2,000. Jesus been around for 2,000 years. The Bible. So, think about that. A holy card. Like, who would think? Like, like if you see them in people's houses, like if you grew up Catholic and most of them people in the mob, that was like something that was looked at as respected. Like that was like almost like a Bible. Like you gave that a certain type of respect. So it all goes to ties with that life. That's what I really believe. I mean, I'm good right now. I think that's what it meant. I
So I'm
think
gonna tell
because
you
of the
something.
severity of. Go ahead.
I'm gonna show you
Tell me
something that
something.
you might have not known. So, did
Show-
you know
show
the
me
judge that
something.
got killed? The judge that got killed out in Italy. They made him a saint. Judge Falcone.
Which one?
The judge that got blown up. They made him a saint, man.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh, check John. Look. Did you know that, John? They made the saint out of that judge. Remember the judge that got killed in it? It was in Italy, right?
His name's Italian Judge Rosario Levanto.
Yeah. Remember they killed him, the mob, and then they made him a saint. Damn, that's awesome, brother.
He reached sainthood. Did you see the bloody T-shirt in the
What
middle?
What do they call that? That's canonization or something, right?
I really don't know, man. But they made him a saint, and he was killed by the mob. People don't know about that.
Yeah, it's called canonization when you get canonized. That's awesome, man.
And here's what
that
the judge looked like. This was the judge that got killed by the mob.
man. See, that's because the difference is, and I think that's why a lot of guys over here wouldn't become informants, because over there they'll kill your family, they kill politicians, and like Maddie guy, they stopped that, man. You know what I was thinking, Staxx? We got to do a good show. One day we should do a journey to New York, and I want to go to Ellis Island because my mom came in off the boat.
Hell yeah, man, I'm down.
Yo, we could go up there, and I would trace. I don't know if my dad might be on there too, but he came here after the war. They crushed my dad's.
They still exist, man. Definitely.
What? Yeah.
There's different clans. There's a bunch of different clans all over Italy and Sicily.
Now my father's from Calabria, right? He's always told me Calabria was the toughest. They say that they're worse than Sicilians. You ever read that? The Calabrian mob.
Every place says they're the toughest, right? New York says they're tougher than Chicago. Philly says they're tougher than New York. So
like we say in Philly, we're the baddest, right? We're the toughest. Broad Street Bulls.
Hey, I'm from Bristol, man, and we're the toughest over here, man.
That's what's up. Hey, I'm the toughest because I got God with me, bro.
Yeah.
So to sum it up,
blood on it.
Card and your blood on it, give you the same. Yeah, that's what I said. I knew it was about religion, man. It means more than just
But listen, but people like Sammy the Bull and people who betrayed that oath, people who are really, really about that life that will die for it, unlike Sammy the Bull and unlike some of those other people who have turned informant, there's other people who will take that shit to the grave, like John Gotti and other people like that.
My brother's been down 27 years for something he didn't do. And he could just say he didn't come home and he still wouldn't do it because he didn't do it. Don't you think, Staxx, though, a lot of people are built different, like for the mob life, the street life, the biker life, the gang life. Like,
I mean, look, there's pussies in every genre, right?
No, but you said
there's
something
tough
earlier.
Guys in every genre. There's fraudulent people in every genre.
Yeah, but you said it though. Like every gang, just because every crew obviously doesn't run. Every crew, gang, whatever, biker, mobster, they run it different. They don't run it the same way all over, man. Everybody runs it a different way. But it all comes down to what in the end, right? When everybody gets shot, what are you screaming? God help me. When you're hurt or something, you're praying that your girl's not pregnant when you're a kid. Jesus, please. Like we all go back to that. When you're in a cell counting bricks, God's the only one there, right? It's like in your head, the only person that can share that space with you is God. And I just wish more people would just, not whatever denomination, but I think God brings a sense of humbleness, you know, brings more confidence. To me, it does anyway, man. I mean, look at you. You're going to church, man. It's shoot. That's
I
good
wouldn't
stuff,
trade
man.
my life for anything, man. I'm on the
Nah,
road to
man.
success, and I just wanna make my family proud of me, and I wanna
Yeah, but
help people.
you would
And
trade for this haircut, though.
yeah, man, I used to rock one of those for a long time, man. I used to rock
You
a
did?
baldy, and yeah, all
Yeah,
day,
we're down here. It's
all day,
cold,
man.
man. Look, it's cold in here, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Staxx,
could
you
see,
come down. We'll come up here, show you some of the toys, man. We got a lot of toys.
bro. There's about to be a big snowstorm coming. There's a big
This
snowstorm
weekend.
on the way,
This
like
weekend.
19 inches, right? 19 inches.
Over your end or my end? They said this end, they don't know yet. Your end, yeah. I heard your end 2 feet. Is that too much or?
I don't know, possibly. Before there was a snowstorm, there was like 4 feet, man.
Yeah, we had one.
Came out the
John,
door, couldn't even leave. Couldn't even
Yo,
leave
John,
my house.
when was that? 93, the snowstorm in 93, right? We had one in 93. It was like 3 foot. We were in Southwest Philly in the row homes, jumping off the first roof, man, because it was great. Like yeah, man, that was awesome. And then there was one at 83 too, right? Yeah, there was one in the 80s. Yo, we used to hop cars. Did you guys do that in your way?
Hell yeah.
Like we would sit there in the snow, wait for a car to ride by. As soon as this take off, we duck down, grab onto the bumper, and just drag. You never did that, hopping cars in the snow?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that
I
was
used
great.
to jump off roofs into the snow. We would jump off roofs into like big piles of snow at the bottom.
That's what I was saying we did when we had that big snowstorm, man. We were jumping off the first roof. It was great, man. Yeah.
You can't
So,
imagine
yo,
me bald, man. I was bald. Like I used to shave my head all the time. But I like having hair, man, and I'm so grateful my father had a full head of hair when he passed away.
well, you hold up though. It doesn't go by that. I bet you your mom's dad had hair too, right? Your mom's father, your grandfather, did he have hair?
I don't know.
That's how it goes by.
I never met that one.
Well, so you don't know if he had hair or not. That's usually how it goes. Now, how's your brother? He's got hair too?
Yeah, we have
what's
different
up.
fathers though. Different fathers.
Well, sorry, Gianni. I hope you guys stay safe up there. What's up, Kingston? Oh, I can see it now. 18 inches.
18 inches. That's a lot, man.
Wow. Oh, 2013?
2013, man. I remember I was a severe alcoholic, man.
Wait, you got 42 inches?
In 2013, we did.
2013. We didn't get that much shit.
No, we didn't get that much. We got a couple of years. This year, that's down the street shovel.
42 inches, bro. I couldn't even open the door, man. I remember I called my boy. He had this big ass lifted truck. He's driving me to the store, to the package
You know what
store.
you got to do? Yeah, when you start getting these guys on here, we got to start. Like, I know how certain guys do, but I always like wonder how like certain guys, like in certain like mob dudes or street guys, like how did business change with certain severe weather? Like, because you can only do certain things in certain climates, man. Like, you know, up here, especially with the bikers, if something's going on, if it's like my uncle, the one that was the president, he would make the prospects come out in the winter on their bike when it was snowing out and make them ride. I'm telling you, dude. True story. Hand to God, no lie.
My favorite dish is lasagna, man. That's my favorite meal. I love lasagna.
Oh, man.
Baked ziti's good.
You know what I grew up on, though? We were poor. We didn't have money growing up, so we had polenta. I don't know if you know what that is. Polenta. My mom would put it on a board with the cornmeal and then gravy on top with sausage, meatballs. I mean, it was just, back then they would have like a certain Italians would use like a pig's foot. We never did that. And then you would just pick a portion and just eat, man. I never liked it though, but I mean, I like it now. I just didn't appreciate it when I was a kid, Humble beginnings, brother. Government cheese right here.
Yeah, man. I remember the
boy.
big blocks of cheese. I remember going to school with the tickets. You know,
Wow,
tickets. You
yeah,
gotta pull them
dude.
apart. You gotta pull the tickets apart and give them to the lady and shit.
Yeah, man. Yo, that was a nice hustle. A friend of mine in school, he used to hustle them tickets for
Or what about you? You forget your tickets, man, and you can't eat lunch.
yeah, and then there's always the kid that you never get along with that's got like 4 or 5 tickets in his pocket, and then he's trying to like charge you money or extort you somehow. I've seen a lot of that too. In grade school, man. Kids are mean, bro. Some kids can be really friggin' mean, and a lot of them
Yeah, they
learn
could.
that from the parents, brother. And that dictates the rest of their life, how they're gonna be, you know?
I didn't really get bullied when I was in school, man. I bullied a little bit, but I went back and I apologized to all the people I was an asshole to, you know?
I used to protect a lot of people. My brother used to get bullied, man. And a friend of ours
Is
who
it true
died,
Italians drink
he
a
was
lot of 7-Up? Nah, Pepsi, man. A lot of Pepsi, bro.
no. Yeah, well, no, but Italians, yeah, in the summer they like 7-Up. Yeah. Yeah, 7-Up they like. And what's the name too? Georgia, right? Wow. Georgia's a beautiful state though. Is that Georgia,
Yeah, I
United
drove through
States?
there.
Pepe's.
Pepe's. That guy died, man. The guy who ran Pepe's. Rest in peace to him.
So, Staxx, it's bad over here. Carjackings.
I keep seeing all the crazy violence and the crazy madness that goes on out there, man. It's insane.
Dude, I'm 5 minutes from it. No, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be very careful, man. And it's a shame because this whole part of my movement, because I want everybody's kids to walk to the store, to play outside. I want moms to single moms. I want everybody to feel safe. There has to be respect back in the street, man. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm on a mission. I'm trying to help these kids, man, so they grow up to learn to be cool, that you're going to fail. Nobody wins everything. You're going to be poor. You're not always going to have the nicest shit. But if you take a deep breath and be good to people, man, God will bless you and take care of you, man. It's some people just don't get it, man. And I was in the store earlier. I seen this lady yelling at her kid, grabbing him by his shirt, man, and ready to hit him. I'm like, the kid's like 3 years old.
Bro?
He didn't even know what he was
Are
doing.
you ready? Are you ready for this? This is Crime Mapper.
Yeah.
And this is in your city, bro, Philadelphia. So
I'm looking to see which one's worse. West Philly, South. I can't see that. John, you got your glasses?
let's see here.
It's
It's up 3%, man. There's 38 homicides.
So far already.
Yeah, and it's up 38 homicides so far.
No, you got your readers?
25 days. 25 days, man. 38 homicides. That's pretty
Yeah, it's 25 days. 30, what is it? 35, 38 homicides, almost 40, right?
Frank Rizzo passed away. Rest in peace to Frank Rizzo. Rest in peace to Meatloaf.
Oh, Frank Rizzo died a long time ago. I got pictures that he used to come to my house, man. My mom was a committee woman. Yeah, she was a Democrat committee woman in the city. Kenson just lied to. What's up, Justice? Is that the one last night that said his brother's giving him some equipment or something to start a show?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Angry Wheels, man.
There he is, the Stone Sailor. No, yo, you know who else wouldn't tolerate it either? What was the other guy's name, John? Who was the other mayor that was good in Philly?
Nicky Scarfo?
Yeah, right? Yo, listen, I'm glad you just said that. Let me tell you something. Okay,
I think
so
Hartford's worse than New Haven, tell you the truth.
I'll give everyone, whoever's in here, I don't even know who's in here, but let me tell you a fact. 2 summers ago in Philadelphia, there was a certain motorcycle club that had a clubhouse in a certain area. And I remember going up there, going to the parties and shit. And I'm looking around and I'm like, I won't say where, but it was some Staxx at one time is one of the worst parts in north up that way. I look around, 4-block radius, man. There's no drama. Like, it's almost like when the mob was there, they regulated the neighborhoods. you know, and the bikers, when they have a clubhouse, that area is usually regulated. You know, the RICO took a lot of dudes away, so there's a lot of guys got scared, man, and the kids are growing up without dads running wild.
Yo,
So
if you
it's hard.
didn't know, I spoke to the guy who lived across the street from the Ravenite Club, man.
Oh, you
You know
did?
that?
Which
Yeah,
one was that?
No, it wasn't on the show. I spoke to him
Oh, wow.
outside of all this, but he was telling me how they would try to intimidate him and stare him down and shit. It was all crazy. He told me a bunch of crazy stuff.
Man, well,
but he did say the neighborhood was safe back then and they'd leave the doors open. So
when my cousin worked for Stanford and I used to go around with him, that guy he wouldn't talk, man. And it was weird because they were all like that, man. Some of them old heads were bullies, man. They would make you feel so uncomfortable. Like, you know, dude, they would break my stones. I was a youngin'. I would be at his junkyard. Guys be coming by. I'm a youngin', teenager, man. I'm at his gym. Guys coming by. Look like Paulie Walnuts with the friggin' silverback. And his brother's a biker. So it's like, I'm like looking around, but all of them, the bikers, the gangsters, they always tried to play that bully shit with me, man, and make me. And then you know what? I had to really realize at a young age that it's all a test, man, you know? And really the test is that
to see if you're gonna fold or not, see how tough you
and
are,
it's all
man.
about respect. Like, just because a guy's breaking your stones, you can't just punch somebody in their mouth. You know what I mean? So
No.
I learned respect at a young age. And well, my dad taught me too, but me and my dad weren't tight when we were young. Like, you know what I mean? It was a lot of, I was the bad seed, but whatever. So kids, man, it's imperative for them to learn, man, that you have to just, you gotta you gotta live by a code, bro. Whatever your code is, you have to stand for something, man. You gotta have some kind of moral compass, man. Because if you don't, you're done. These kids will eat you
a lot
up.
of these people don't, man. A lot of them don't have a moral compass, and they're all fucked up on drugs, and it's a nightmare out there right now, bro.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you. I mean, the cannabis for me, 6 surgeries, all this stuff. I mean, I there was a time I couldn't even walk right. You know, it's better than pain pills for me. To each his own. I got a medical card, but you know, I don't condone it for kids. I don't think any kid should do it or nothing like that. You know, the main thing with kids is we got to get them to look in the mirror and just like themselves, bro. That's the hardest part. That's the journey. Like if we can figure that out, you know what I mean?
Hey,
That's
man,
no
I
problem.
remember when I was young, I didn't want to hear nothing from nobody, bro. I didn't want to hear a thing from anyone. I didn't care. I didn't care about anyone's
But see how you get around that is each kid individually, we got to figure out what tickles the fancy, like what interests them. Like kids are only going to respond to things, you know, especially when they're that far gone and they don't want to hear shit. Something, maybe it's music or maybe it's clothing or art or maybe it's a car or something other than that can make them relax for a minute and get out of their head. Like I'm trying to learn this shit, man. I'm gonna have to talk to some psychologists because you know, that's really what's got to happen. We need the thinking has to change, man. Look at it, bro. I'm 49. When is it ever okay for a 2-year-old baby to get shot? And where's all these old heads standing up talking about this shit? Nobody's talking about it because we become so numb and desensitized. People are looking away, bro. You know?
I want to show you something. I want to show you something real quick. So there was an incident in Connecticut. It was in Hartford, Connecticut. There was a young kid. He was 13 years old. He ended up doing heroin in school and dying, right? It was a young lady, I think it was. So they ended up going to her house and they found 100 bags of fentanyl were found in the 13-year-old boys who overdosed home. The fentanyl was found in the teenager's home, packaged in the same manner of the bags of fentanyl that were found at school that he overdosed and that identified the stamps. Hartford police said the news released Tuesday morning when they searched the home. We can confidently say the fentanyl that caused the overdose was the same fentanyl that was located in the juvenile's room, police said. At this time, we have found no evidence that anyone other than the deceased juvenile brought the fentanyl to school. The youth was not released, whose name was not released, died on January 5th, 2 days after collapsing at Hartford Sports and Medical Science Academy.
Mod
2
on. How
students
long ago was that,
recovered
bro?
a couple days ago, man.
My gosh, man.
It says 2
Man,
additional students recovered from apparently being exposed to it and becoming ill. Police searched the school, and after the student overdosed, they found nearly 40 bags of fentanyl in different locations in the school. Investigators are probing now how the teenagers got the drugs and have identified a person of interest, but no arrests have been made. It's insane, man.
my brother, well, he was the boxer. He was like my brother. He died 2015. He just signed a big
Rest in peace,
contract,
bro.
$150,000 contract for remember Joe Walsh? Great dude. Long story short, he relapsed, Staxx. He was a big dude, 230, boxer. He went and got one little bag, man. He relapsed. There was a little trace. They said a small amount of fentanyl
Bro,
took him right
it
out. Man, he
doesn't
went to sleep.
discriminate. It doesn't discriminate, man.
Shout out to all the families, man, that lost and the man, strong. You know, it doesn't ever get easier, man. You know, that's my only message. You gotta go, you know. You know what I'm saying?
But
You gotta keep the fight, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, thank you for joining me tonight, man. I'm gonna wrap this one up.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, bro. Definitely,
brother.
Make
man,
sure
I'm
you guys.
Proud of you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Proud
Thank you. Make sure you guys check me out tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow, and I got a guest coming on. So make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Till next time, man.
Omerta Clothing, the General.